If you're looking for a sheer natural coverage,
If you're looking for a sheer natural coverage,
CC or BB cream is the way to go.
CC or BB cream is the way to go.
Just blend everything away with your clean fingers
Just blend everything away with your clean fingers.
and let's move on.
And let's move on.
See this concealer? I made this so that it can cover up
See this concealer? I made it so that you can cover up
anything, hence the name.
anything, hence the name.
Because BB and CC creams are so sheer,
Because BB and CC creams are so sheer,
it might not be able to cover up dark circles
it might not be able to cover up dark circles
or smaller skin blemishes.
or smaller skin blemishes.
So that's why spot treating these little imperfections with your concealer is so crucial. You can either use your clean fingers or
You can either use your clean fingers or
a brush to blend the concealer.
a brush to blend the concealer.
Notice how I'm making this dabbing motion.
Notice how I'm making this dabbing motion.
Instead of dragging the brush to blend,
Instead of dragging the brush to blend,
dab instead.
dab instead.
You'll notice the concealer blends faster
You notice the concealer blends faster
and it's more gentle on the skin.
and is more gentle on the skin.
Unless your foundation and concealer
Unless your foundation and concealer
has a powder finish,
has a powder finish,
set everything with a translucent loose
set everything with a translucent
powder.
loose powder.
The powder will keep the makeup lasting longer.
The powder will keep the makeup lasting longer.
Anything with an emollient texture will move
Anything with an emollient texture will
and crease into your fine lines.
increase into your fine lines.
That's why powder will prevent this from
And that's why powder will prevent this
happening.
from happening.
And before moving on to the eyes,
And before moving on to the eyes,
just apply a little bit of a tinted red lip
just apply a little bit of a tinted red lip,
balm, which will help moisturize your lips so
which will help moisturize your lips
they're primed and ready for lipstick.
so they're primed and ready for lipstick.
Cool, time for the fun part.
Cool, time for the fun part.
Eyes. Start with a metallic purple color on the
Start with a metallic purple color
center of the lids.
on the center of the lid.
If you look closely, the shade
If you look closely,
has many dimensions to it,
the shade has many dimensions to it,
which will complement the other purple and gold
which will complement the other purple,
colors that we're going to be applying later.
and we're going to be applying later.
We call this duochrome.
We call this duochrome.
Next, use a shadow brush and apply
Next, use a shadow brush and
a light wash of this pale lavender
apply a light wash of this pale lavender shade
shade across the lids,
across the lids.
blending as you go.
Blend it as you go. Blend it as you go.
Do you see the dabbing motion again?
You see the dabbing motion again?
You have more control if you dab the eyeshadow on
You have more control if you dab the eyeshadow on
instead of brushing it on.
instead of brushing it on.
Pick up this pearl lavender color and
Pick up the pearl lavender color
accent the inner corner of the eyes.
and accent the inner corner of the eyes.
This will give your eyes that hint of pastel color.
This will give yours that hint of pastel color.
It's time to shadow in the bottom lash line.
It's time to shadow in the bottom lash line.
Pick up this metallic berry shade
Pick up this metallic berry shade
and bring the color up along the lower lash line
and bring the color up along the lower lash line
and into the eye socket to create
and into the eye socket to create
definition and dimension.
definition and dimension.
If you want a romantic smoky look, Build
If you want a romantic smoky look,
up the color intensity.
build up the color intensity.
Don't just spackle it on.
Don't just spackle it on.
It's all about layering and creating a very slow buildup.
It's all about layering and creating a very slow buildup.
You'll have more control this way.
You have more control this way.
And just blend the contour shade so that it doesn't have a
So just blend the contour shade so that it doesn't have a harsh
harsh edge.
edge.